Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Matthew Snow's the Gold Crease Guardian here, ready to get another summer video to you. Let's go. I love these summer skates because they're great for me to try new stuff out. Two things that were new in this skate. One was my microphone setup, which did not work, so that's unfortunate. The other is a pair of pants. We'll get to that in a second after I give up an underwhelming goal to start this one off the glove, and yeah, just poor reaction to that rebound. Should probably have caught that puck in the first place. Didn't, and then it led to some dramas. Made sure I caught the next one though, so we're back on track, kinda. Ooh, that was close. I mean, good tip in front and get it with my back calf and kick it out the other side. That is more luck than skill, I would say. But we'll take it. Nothing wrong with that sometimes. And I love a breakaway that they miss the net on. Always feels good. There was a lot of hesitation in that one. I was looking for him to pass it the whole way, even though it wasn't really an option to come back on it. Either way, bit of hesitation, and now we're just scrambling, but making some saves. And we'll get it out. First one, good save on the pass out. Really nice. And then just fighting for the rebound. He ends up hitting the side of the net. And the pass out, I was just in pretty decent position. Really liked that first save depth-wise. I really did. Just trying to find it and then put myself right on that post where he rips it into my blocker. We'll take that all day long in that scenario. Just a tough one to fight for, but able to find a way to get that puck out of the net. Good stop there. He didn't get that first puck off, and I was able to adjust to it nicely, which is good. You'll notice a little bit in this skate and more in the next skate, something that I'm doing on the posts, but right here on this 2-on-0, he just chips this over my foot. I mean, this is close. I think if he gets a little bit less on that, I make that save, but instead he was able to chip it up over my skate blade just enough to get a goal. I talked about being in a little bit of a different position on my posts. You'll see me being a lot more right post dominant going forward, or at least trying to be. I think that would make a big difference for me. It's more comfortable. I talked about it with my college team, especially my freshman year. We had a bunch of older seniors who kind of talked that through. So that's something I'm trying to do a little bit more of again. It's just easier for me to look around, and I know I shout them out a lot on here, but In Gold Magazine brought it up with Bill Rainford recently. Meanwhile, this is absolutely airmailed. Great patience by me on the puck that bounces out in front of the net. Guys got plenty of time, but I was able to stay on top of him, stay on my feet, and force him to do something, and that something that he did was send his backhand 12 feet in the air. Great read here too. This one coming through, he goes to the middle. I always had that guy on the back door in my peripheral. You can see him kind of push off from my defenseman. Just opens up beautifully, and a really, really good stop there. Getting over, good glove above my pad, and a really nice stop. There's a really good example of that right post dominant play, and that one I did not see until the very last second. That is disgusting. I mean, there's not much I'm going to do about this. Pass out. I could have been maybe on my feet a little bit earlier and then maybe stayed on my feet here, but you can see I just don't get it with my glove. It's a filthy finish. Take a look at this from the back camera. Picks it up, puts it between his feet as he spins around the defenseman. Toe drag to his backhand and absolutely shelves the crap out of this. I mean, that's one of the better goals I've had on the channel in a long time. So props to Brett for that one. That was sick. Get you a goalie that can do both. First of all, standing save, love it. Then into the RVH, little save on the pass out, beautiful. Just a great mix of the VV, as I like to call it, vertical, and the RVH. Perfectly executed. That's less perfect. Putting myself in the RVH there is not ideal, just because it makes me a blocker instead of reactionary, and it anchors me, and then that puck hits my glove because I can't really make a play on it, and it goes backdoor and gets tapped in. And right here is a really smart shot on the breakaway. Just goes 5-hole. Beats me. I thought I had faced a breakaway against him earlier in this skate. I may have missed it in the edit, but if not, recently he had gone glove high on me on a couple of breakaways, and he seems to have remembered that I do that as well. So good on him. Another good patient save here. On my edges the whole time. Good hands. This time he does not shelf it into the absolute tiniest corner of the net, and I appreciate that. There we go. Nice glove. Couldn't let the young gun get one. Just nice depth, good push. Putting myself right in the middle of the net, and he goes back against the grain, which is a very smart shot there, and just ends up hitting me in the glove, and it's a really nice one. This one, however, yeah, it gets over. You can see I get a chunk of this off of the cuff of my glove, but it ends up going in. My read right here is messed up. I'm looking for the kid in front to handle that. He doesn't, and I haven't picked up the backdoor guy, the guy deepest on the 3-on-1. So kind of a bad read, but also just disruptive by not having that puck stop and then maybe go. It's a good play. He admitted, I came down here and I was talking to him after. He admitted that he whiffed on that puck, and I'm not surprised because it looked all the way like he was going to pick it up, and he just didn't. So, tough one to have go in there, but it is a drop. It is a Thursday night kind of shimmy skate, so whatever. And that is a high glove goal. The route is my problem here. I go up high, I then drop back into my crease. He kind of knuckles it a little bit, but just not putting myself in a position to succeed there. My route was not very direct. This save, however, I loved, and I was saying it over and over to my microphone. Non-goalies will not know how good this save is. Really good getting over there on my feet, flattening out, and then making that save in a relatively stable, standard, not moving position. Fantastic. One of my favorite saves of the night, to be perfectly honest with you, just because of that. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure why I recovered to my feet here. He is in a position where I don't really have the time to be honest, but he lets it rip and it hits me kind of middle of the pad as I go down. It's a really good save, but I made it a little harder for myself by trying to recover. My reaction on the ice says it all. I thought I made this save. I was over, I was on it, and what you'll see is this puck comes off of him just a little knuckly, and it hits the inside of my blocker and goes underneath me. Admittedly, not the best moving to that side. Mobility is not as strong over there, so goes in, is what it is. This one's pretty nice. I end up having to tuck those legs together to keep it there, but we'll take it. Ooh, he tried to go far side, and I just got the toe on it. That was close. This one's really nice too. I am able to push up to my feet in a situation that's kind of tough sometimes to do that with, so we'll take it. It's a good save in a tough scenario, especially late in one of these skates. Sometimes they get a little goofy, so that's nice. Not a bad skate, not at all. We'll take that all day long. What's funny is you look at this skate and it was pretty average. I was a little bit above expected in save percentage, a tiny bit above expected in goals saved. I mean, realistically, that's a really good skate. I did a lot of things very well, I thought. It was nice to see the RVH on the one post working well for me. I'm going to be continuing that, I think, because that's a nice, very nice just way to operate for me, I think. And I want to keep that feeling going because I feel that it does a lot of good things for me and it makes me very comfortable. So if I can have that going, then we're in pretty good shape. So looking forward to bringing you the next one, which I promise will have microphone on ice stuff. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks now, but I will have on ice microphone. I'm really excited to finally add that to the channel. It's been a long time coming, to be fair. I've had people bugging me about it for a while, and I'm finally getting to it. I'm looking at you, Goalie Gear Snob, and my buddy Andrew, and I think Bonesy has bugged me about it before. I'm looking at you guys right down this camera. I have a mic. It is going to be on, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So to make sure you don't miss that video, head down below, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. I'll see everybody for the next one.